How dare you accuse me like this, Nero? He was my father!
I'm sorry, Octavia, but our dynasty's history is full of murders and conspiracies among relatives. For example, we all know that our grandmother Olympia had Emperor Philip killed. Adding your patricide to all of this wouldn't be out of place in our illustrious history. Besides, since you feel closer to those oh-so-noble Roman aristocrats than to our dynasty, you're the most likely culprit for this murder.
Know this, Nero. I didn't kill him, but I think his death was good for Rome. At least the empire is free from being ruled by a madman.
Ah, your never-ending love for Rome, laughing, shaking his head. By the way, Octavia, I don't think my uncle was as mad as everyone thinks. Caligula was a miserable and angry man.
And the reason for this anger was you, Octavia. You and that decrepit Roman aristocracy.
What do you mean, Nero?
After Alexander's death, all Caligula wanted was to enjoy the world empire at peace. But what happened? The remnants of ancient Rome, the only concern of your noble Romans was to protect Rome's pride. You wanted to restore the rights of citizens who didn't have noble Roman blood. You wanted to enslave the whole world. More war, more blood, more loot.
And is that why Caligula dragged Rome into shame? How do you think he protected Rome's honor by humiliating nobles in public, making them fight as gladiators in arenas?
Yeah, after killing his brother, Caligula changed. But who was to blame for this, Octavia? Rome's nobles. If he wanted to humiliate them, it was because of the nobles themselves, who worshipped power, flattered, and had no honor. And what happened in the end? You killed him. Just when I reached the age to become emperor, he fell victim to an unknown assassination. What a coincidence.
Shouts angrily. When you became emperor, Rome expected a lot from you, Nero.
Laughs, stares at Octavia. Rome, you say? Which Rome? Because ever since Alexander conquered everywhere, from the impassable mountains in the east to the ocean in the west, the glaciers in the north and the deserts in the south, this is no longer Rome, it's the world empire. And in the world empire, everyone is a Roman citizen, meaning everyone is Roman.
Shouting angrily, narrowing her eyes. By Roman, I mean true Romans, Nero, those who come from our lineage of Italian descent, the true owners of Rome.
You know, Octavia, sometimes I think you're incredibly unlucky, and even I feel sorry for you.
What do you mean?
Your unhappiness in this life started with being born a bad woman. If you were a man, as emperor, you could easily satisfy all your ambitions for power and authority, because you have a natural talent for this filth of politics and bombastic rhetoric. But unfortunately, Octavia, you were born at the wrong time, in the wrong body.
No, Nero. Even if you are the emperor, you cannot treat noble families, all with glorious histories, who represent Rome with such disdain. I won't allow it.
Well, 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 look at these pearls. You speak of the glorious history of the Romans. But who does our glorious history rest upon? A Trojan who fled to Italy while Troy was burning.
What nonsense are you talking about?
For goodness sake, even the ancestor of the first Romans wasn't Roman, but a Greek. And Romulus, the founder of our glorious Rome, killed his brother Remus to ascend to the throne. For goodness sake, Octavia, even at the very beginning of our glorious history, there's a brother killing his brother. And in such an empire, you're giving me a morality lesson?
Breathlessly stares angrily. You, is this how you describe Rome's honor?
Lowers his head, smiles. I'm just telling the truth, Octavia. But I know the truth doesn't matter to you, because your eyes only see what you want to see.